ICE agents descended upon Minneapolis in the wake of the Somali fraud situation, ordered there by President Trump and Homeland Security. 2,000 ICE agents looking for what always they look for, criminal aliens and then people tied into those migrants. So 2,000 is a lot of folks. And Minneapolis is a radical left city. Okay, that's the George Floyd situation. You know it very well. And right now, Minneapolis and Minnesota is a center of far left governance. Okay, so I'll give you what I know, and then I'll give you my opinion on it, and then we'll get into some other stories, particularly Greenland. So Kristi Noem basically says that ICE officers were attacked by a woman using her car, much like the Chicago situation a few months back. The city of Minneapolis, the mayor, Jacob Frey, and the police chief say no. The woman was fleeing. ICE shot her for no reason as she was driving her car away. All right, we have seen video that shows the bullet holes in the front of the car. That's all I'm going to say. That video may be distorted. Maybe we're reading it wrong. But tomorrow we will know who is not telling the truth. The Minneapolis mayor and police chief or Kristi Noem. We will know. Not a hard question. I'm not going to speculate. I'm not going to take sides. I suspect that the Minneapolis people will be in trouble, but I probably shouldn't even say that. Anyway. The whole thing is related to the defiance of the far left people in the state of Minnesota. Mayor Jacob Frey, as I mentioned, and Governor Walz. Anybody celebrating the death of another human being needs to see a psychiatrist. So let's get that out of the way, virtue signaling, whatever you want to label it. Nobody should be dead. And it didn't have to happen. And it happened because of bad decision making. That's why this woman is dead. Her name is Renee Nicole Good. All right, she's the mother of 3 children, including a 6-year-old son. So the first bad decision which led to her death was she should not have been interrupting a federal investigation, which she was. And she had parked her car to try to impede federal agents. That is a terrible decision, particularly when you have 3 children. Now, I'm not blaming her for her death. I'm not doing any of that. I'm just saying that bad decisions lead to bad outcomes. Okay? There's no reason on earth why that woman should have put herself in that kind of jeopardy. And if you watching me tonight anywhere in the world do the same thing, you're likely to get hurt and you may die. You do not impede authorities on the job. Anywhere, anytime. You do not do that. That's not protest. Now, right after the woman was killed, you had this unbelievable far-left garbage saying that she was a legal observer or some kind of crazy stuff. She was not. She was breaking the law. That's obstruction of justice, what she did. All right? Now, the most important thing that I have said so far in this whole reportage, I repeated last night on Cuomo. Roll the tape. Well, number one, I'm not going to second guess a law officer. That's cheap, and I'm not going to do it. All right, I wasn't there, and anybody doing that should reevaluate. Number two, this is a story about bad decisions. And in your life, in everybody's life, if you make a number of bad decisions, you're going to pay the price. Okay, so I do not think it is fair for anybody to condemn that officer who shot Ms. Good. What you would need to make a decision on that is enhanced videotape. As you sit in a room, it would go frame by frame from every angle. And then you would need to hear the agent himself testify what his state of mind was. These are split-second decisions. It really angers me. I'll tell you what, you see these people on television do this? I really think it's so immoral. but I'm not doing it. Okay? I am not doing it. I have been in situations, life, death, guns involved. Okay? I know the adrenaline flow. I am not going to pass judgment on that man. Not. And I didn't pass judgment on Ms. Good either. I just said it was a bad decision for her to be in a car impeding a federal investigation, blocking it.